All right, well, it's been definitely a rainy day here today, and the river is really out of its bank. We're going to show you that. And the rain is just about to stop. We're certainly hoping it is. This is being a little scary because we still have some PTSD from a flood in 2019. Swimming pool's even flooded. The drain hole is below the level of the water, so it's trying to get out as quick as it can. But anyway, you can see the river down there. From where you see the river straight through those trees, it's usually about another 10 feet below the ground there. It's where the river level is. So that's how much it's up. And it's up so much it's actually even coming through a little ditch there, a little low point, and goes through our lower field and goes right through the hay meadow. We'll be able to show you some of that here in just a little bit. When the flood happened in July of 2019, I guess it was July the 16th of 2019, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
July the 16th of 2019, the water was so high that it went inside this little brown building right there. And we had to repair all that. It's starting to rain just a little more now. But in 2019, the flood waters came up all the way to the 10 that you see right past the corral on the goat barn down there. The water was all the way up to that, so it was another 12 foot above the ground level at that point. So anyway, we've had plenty of rain. I think there's been over there's been over an inch in the last 9 hours or so. And then what really gets us is what's north of us. When it rains a lot north of us, that's when the drainage into the river really makes it get high, and it can do some damage. It's called Muddy Fork. It's the Muddy Fork River, and it's kind of notorious for getting on a bender every now and then, and it's definitely on one today. We'll show you some more of it here in just a few minutes. All right, well, we're going to get on a four-wheeler, and then we'll make our way down towards the river. We'll talk as we go. It's even got wet in here, Christina.
Uh-oh.
Hold this.
It's raining harder now.
When you're underneath 10, it'll always
sound
like it's raining harder.
Yeah. Yep, it does.
Of course, it may come down for while we're out there. But we'll see. I'll hold this while you get on. Get ready to get wet. Goats are smart. They're staying underneath the...
Yep, they're all over there. Oh my goodness.
You can see how the water's going through here. That's our little road that we usually travel down through there.
As you can see, the Muddy Fork River is very high. Listen to it. That's just
In
nuts.
that flood in 2019, we would be underwater right now.
Yes,
Matter of
yes.
fact, it would probably be, from looking at that, probably another 10 foot above my head. It was a serious flood, but that came from a tropical depression that came up through here, a hurricane that became a tropical depression.
Yeah.
This, hopefully the rain has ended. It's just got to run through. One thing a flood like this does do is you can see debris that's floating down the river and all.
Yep.
Some of it is good, some of it's not so good.
Dad, Oh my goodness.
All that flooded timber.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we're gonna turn around and go back.
Okay, turn around, go back, y'all.
Alright, so we're about to go across the river here at the bridge. It's about 1.5 miles from our house. I'll let Christina show you what it looks downriver, and then I'll show you upriver.
This is what it looks like. That's just crazy. See all that stuff? Right there, it's
Alrighty, that's crazy, all the stuff coming down. It'll be in the Gulf of Mexico one of these days. Alright, well, let's come down here and check the river and see what it's looking like.
yeah, the river's looking like it's up.
Oh yeah. There's the pond. We can't even see where the
Pipe is.
where those sticks
well,
are.
Pipe. Well, I said pipe, but the whatchamacallit, and there's the heifers. If anybody wonder where the heifers were, they've been right there.
Yeah, they've got that hill to get up on if the whole field got flooded, which it has once before, and the water even went over the road over there. But that was in 2019, as we talked about before. But where these sticks are is where the pipe comes out to drain the pond so it doesn't go over the levee. And then the pipe goes all the way down here, and you can see the water coming out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the overflow from the pond right now.
Yep.
And then, of course, everything comes through this ditch here, and then through that ditch over there. And we've got a river down the Haymatta.
Yeah, that's just nuts.
Oh well, this is nothing like it was in 2019, thank goodness. 2019 was, oh, I still have PTSD about that.
It was a nightmare. It was a total nightmare for us.
We were basically living on an island.
Yep.
Our house was the island.
Yeah.
And all. And like I said, you can see how far up that little brown building is. The water basically went right below the window there on the front. It was high water. All right, let's go on around here and see what we see. We're gonna have some babies for long.
Yay! I love my baby goats. Oh my stars. Ooh. Lordy be torty. Ooh. Yeah, looks like we do need to fix our fence there.
Yeah, it washed it down. Of course, that's why I only have a temporary fence there.
Yep. Yep. That's why. Because of this. But we live on a river.
Yep, you gotta learn to dance with the river.
Yep. That's
and it
better.
doesn't happen very often.
Oh no.
There was the huge flood in 2019. It's been about like this one other time since 2019, and now this is 2025. All right, here we are checking our fences down by the river. On the river side of the goat pasture. If you remember on the filmed yesterday, water was flowing all the way right through there.
Yep.
Big time. Now you can see this temporary fencing that has washed down. But
Oh, by the way, Jasper is down here.
I see. Jasper came to help us check out the fences, along with Bria. Well, as you can see back over around that tree, there was a fence here. And in 2019, the flood there in July, on July the 16th, 2019, washed all that down. I mean, we're talking about water that was past where those trees fork across from each other there. It was way up there. Matter of fact, I'd say the water was about to that white line up there. It was deep, and it washed the fences away. Of course, here is more temporary fencing down. It'll have to be cleaned up and set back up. The river, I don't know if you can see it, but the river is down probably from where I'm standing. It's probably a good 8 feet below me to the water level. But yesterday, when it was on its tear, all of this was flooded. That horizontal tree there that's laying down is how I gauged how high the water was getting and if it was rising still. So where I'm standing, I would have been about knee deep in water yesterday, even though the river right now, which is still at flood level, is about 8 feet below me or so. All right, well, like I said, the sun still rose this morning. Everything is beautiful with the fog. It's just, it was all underwater yesterday, but all the animals are doing well. Christina's doing well.
Yep, I am.
And I'm doing well. And now we'll have some exercise to do, getting our fences fixed back. So we'll follow up with that later.
I hope you have enjoyed today's episode of Everyday Cape, but remember, live like someone left the gate open, y'all.